Are you crazy, or do people think you're crazy? Well, that's probably the number one sign that you have spiritual gifts and psychic abilities. Now, there may be some of you who are half-baked. That's a choice. That's a young soul, medium soul path, and that's a choice. And there's some of you who may have disabilities due to chemical imbalances. And you came here to learn lessons too. But for those of you who your friends say, "Oh, she's crazy," don't let that affect you. When you become a medium, or you become a psychic, or you become a healer, and you start working with folks, what it's more about is fear. A lot of people who are psychic, your friends don't like you because they don't want you to know what they're truly thinking. And they know that you know because you hear the words, but you know the energy behind it. And for those of you who are healers, they're going, that can't happen. And then they see the dog walk, or they see the breast cancer gone, and they go, and you're shaking up all their beliefs. So when you have psychic abilities and you have spiritual endowments, you came here to benefit others. And one of the things you need to learn to do is to stand in your own power. When everybody's talking at you and chattering at you, just say, "Tell me, universe, what am I to do? Guide me to the right people to open the doors to show me what I'm supposed to do." And in time, that will occur. Don't be hiding from it unless you don't want to use the gifts and the psychic abilities. And if you don't want to use that, just say, "I don't choose to use my psychic abilities and my spiritual gifts in this incarnation." And then you won't have to. And it's not a matter of have to, it's your free will choice, your path, your karma. And so, that's not going to be your job. But there will come a time when your spiritual gifts you want to embrace and your psychic abilities you want to use, and you want to use them for good and to help people. And that passes on the light in the world as it gets darker and darker. So if somebody says you're crazy, now just look at them and say, "I bless your path." And you know that they don't understand, or you know they're standing there saying that in fear. Because I've done this for a long time, and the thing I find most is people are like scared of you. And it's like, why? I had this lady come up to me and she tapped me on the shoulder. She says, "Brent, can I ask you something?" And I went, sure. What is it? She said, "I hear you're psychic." And I went, "What?" She said, "I hear you're psychic and talk to dead things." And I went, "Oh, yeah." And she went, "Well," and I went, "It's no big deal. It's just my day job. I get to be a person too." And I think a lot of people look at the psychic or healer or abilities like that. Consider it your day job, because you have an earth job too. As a person with psychic abilities and as a person with spiritual gifts, you lead a dual life. You have your spiritual calling and your soul's purpose, and you lead a life of earth. This is the earth school. This is where you get to be a mommy and have dates and have children and have a house and dreams and all that stuff and learn all the earth lessons. And then your spiritual calling is where you heal people or help people heal through talking to the other side or talking to their pets or channeling energy or doing things like that. So if someone says you're crazy, just say, "Thank you. I'm sorry you don't understand." Or, "Thank you. God bless your path. I appreciate your compliment." And let it go. Don't let it beat you down. Because that's just the universe going, "It's time to be who you are. It's time to be who you are. Step up. We're behind you." And always remember that. The universe is behind you. The people that's saying you're crazy, the more and more you step into your spiritual purpose and your psychic abilities, the more and more those people will fall away. And when they do fall away, if they're still going, "Yeah, yeah, 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 yeah," just go, because you know you came here to make the world a better place. Thanks for listening. We're going to talk about these subjects a little later on and have topics. So if you have any questions, ask them below. Thanks for listening. Bye, bye, bye.